Welcome to Rays of Hope, where inspiration meets possibilities. Join us on this journey as we explore videos that illuminate the path to positivity, resilience, and success. In part 2 of our series on raising responsible kids, we'll explore more about the power of discipline and how it shapes your child's character. Here are some ways to use positive reinforcement: verbal praise. Give your child genuine, specific praise when they exhibit good behavior. For example, "I really like how you shared your toy with your friend. That was very kind of you," stickers and stars. Create a reward chart and give your child stickers or stars for good behavior. When the chart is full, they can trade it in for a reward. Special privileges. Grant your child special privileges, such as extra story time or a later bedtime, when they exhibit good behavior. Timeouts. Timeouts are a common discipline technique that can be effective when used correctly. A timeout is a brief period of time when your child is removed from a situation or activity because of misbehavior. The goal of a timeout is to help your child calm down and reflect on their behavior. Here are some tips for using timeouts effectively. Set a timer. Set a timer for a specific amount of time, such as 1 minute per year of age. This helps your child understand that the timeout is not arbitrary. Choose a quiet space. Designate a quiet space for timeouts, such as a chair or a corner of the room. This helps your child calm down and reflect on their behavior. Avoid talking. Avoid talking to your child during a timeout. This can escalate the situation and make it harder for your child to calm down. Natural consequences. Natural consequences are a discipline technique that allows your child to experience the natural outcome of their behavior. For example, if your child doesn't wear a coat on a cold day, they might feel cold. This technique helps your child learn responsibility and accountability by experiencing the consequences of their actions. Here are some ways to use natural consequences. Let them experience the consequence. Allow your child to experience the natural consequence of their behavior. For example, if they don't put away their toys, they might lose them or have to clean up the mess. Reflect on the behavior. After the consequence has occurred, reflect on the behavior with your child. Ask them what they could have done differently to avoid the consequence. Offer choices. Offer your child choices to help them avoid the consequence in the future. For example, do you want to put away your toys now or after dinner? Common discipline mistakes to avoid. As parents, we want to raise responsible and well-behaved kids, but sometimes our discipline methods can do more harm than good. Let's explore some common discipline mistakes that parents make and how to avoid them. Yelling and physical punishment. Yelling and physical punishment are two of the most common discipline mistakes parents make. Not only are they ineffective in the long run, but they can also damage your child's emotional and psychological well-being. When you yell or use physical punishment, you're teaching your child that aggression and violence are acceptable ways to solve problems. So, what's the alternative? Instead of yelling or using physical punishment, try using positive reinforcement techniques like praise, stickers, and special privileges. You can also use timeouts and natural consequences to help your child learn from their mistakes. Being inconsistent. Another common discipline mistake is being inconsistent with rules and consequences. When you're inconsistent, your child may become confused about what's expected of them, and they may test boundaries to see what they can get away with. To avoid this mistake, be clear and consistent with your rules and consequences. Make sure your child understands what is expected of them and what will happen if they break the rules. By being consistent, you'll help your child develop self-discipline and responsibility. Ignoring good behavior. Sometimes, parents focus so much on correcting misbehavior that they forget to acknowledge good behavior. When you ignore good behavior, you're missing an opportunity to reinforce positive habits and encourage your child to continue making good choices. To avoid this mistake, make a conscious effort to praise and reward your child when they exhibit good behavior. This will help reinforce positive habits and encourage your child to continue making good choices. Discipline strategies for different ages. Effective discipline strategies vary depending on your child's age and developmental stage. Let's explore some age-appropriate discipline strategies for different age groups. Toddlers and preschoolers. Toddlers and preschoolers are just beginning to learn about rules, boundaries, and consequences. At this stage, it's important to keep discipline simple, clear, and consistent. Here are some discipline strategies for toddlers and preschoolers. Use timeouts for misbehavior, such as hitting or throwing toys. Set clear and simple rules, such as no hitting and no throwing toys. Use positive reinforcement, such as praise and stickers, for good behavior. Elementary school kids. Elementary school kids are more capable of understanding rules and consequences. At this stage, it's important to help your child develop responsibility and self-discipline. Here are some discipline strategies for elementary school kids. Use natural consequences to help your child learn from their mistakes, such as losing privileges for not completing homework. Use positive reinforcement, such as special privileges or a reward chart, to encourage good behavior. Set clear and consistent rules and enforce them fairly. Teenagers. Teenagers are developing their independence and decision-making skills. At this stage, it's important to balance discipline with empathy and understanding. Here are some discipline strategies for teenagers. Set clear expectations and consequences for misbehavior, such as losing phone privileges for breaking curfew. Encourage open communication and allow your teenager to express their feelings and opinions. Use positive reinforcement, such as extra privileges or praise, for responsible behavior. By using these age-appropriate discipline strategies, you can help your child develop the skills they need to regulate their behavior and make good choices. The importance of empathy in discipline. Discipline is not just about rules and consequences, it's also about understanding your child's feelings and perspective. By showing empathy, you can help your child feel heard and understood, which can lead to more positive behavior. Here are some ways to incorporate empathy into your discipline. Listen to your child's feelings. When your child is upset or misbehaving, take the time to listen to their feelings and perspective. This can help you understand the root cause of their behavior and address it more effectively. Validate their emotions. Let your child know that their feelings are valid, even if you don't agree with their behavior. For example, I understand that you're upset because you didn't get the toy you wanted, but hitting is not okay. Offer solutions. After validating your child's feelings, offer solutions to the problem. For example, next time, let's use our words to ask for the toy instead of hitting. By incorporating empathy into your discipline, you can help your child feel understood and supported, which can lead to more positive behavior. Discipline is a vital tool for helping children develop self-control, responsibility, and decision-making skills. By setting clear boundaries, being consistent, and using positive reinforcement, parents can teach their kids the skills they need to succeed in life. Whether you're raising a toddler, a school-aged child, or a teenager, remember that discipline is not about punishment, but about teaching. By combining effective discipline strategies with empathy and understanding, you can help your child grow into a responsible and well-behaved adult. Thank you for joining us on this uplifting journey with Rays of Hope. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos that spark hope and empowerment. Until next time, keep shining brightly. Thank you for watching.